Okay, PJ, so of course you go and make another video about Harry Potter and again ask for us to respond, and of course I cannot turn up this opportunity to do it. You wanted us to talk about our favorites and the Harry Potter books and movies and all that stuff, starting with our house, what we believe we are. Does this answer your question? Yes, I believe that I am a Gryffindor. I do not think that I'm smart enough to be a Ravenclaw or mean enough to be a Slytherin, and I don't feel like I'm a Hufflepuff. I really feel like I'm a Gryffindor, and I've always thought I was a Gryffindor, so yes. Second, you wanted to know what our Patronus would be, and I have actually had a lot of thought about this because Patronus is something that in the book that obviously it's an animal that the character has like some deep connection with. Obviously Harry's is the stag because of his dad. And I think that my Patronus would be a fox. I've always loved foxes. I think they're adorable, but at the same time they're vicious. So I think it would make the most perfect Patronus ever. Third, what is our favorite subject? I think that charm sounds so much fun. It's where you learn all like the spells you need to know to do stuff, and just thinking about it, Harry learned a lot of the spells he's used in charms. Playing Lego Harry Potter, a lot of the spells that you learn in charms. So I think that's a very fascinating subject to study. 4, you want to know what our favorite place is in the series. I think there are 2 places. If I could go anywhere in the world of Harry Potter, I would either go to the Gryffindor common room, just because Harry and all them spend so much time there, and it just sounds like a good place. Like, it sounds very comfortable with lots of armchairs and the fire. And the second place would be the Burrow. It just sounds like a blast. I would love just being in a house that's full of magic and everyone knowing magic, and it just sounds like there's so many fascinating things in the Burrow. 5, what's my favorite line? My favorite line is probably one that Hermione said: "Books and cleverness, there are much more important things. Friendship and bravery. And oh, Harry, be careful." Okay, next you wanted to say what our favorite moment was in the books. I would have to say that my favorite moment in the whole books would probably be an entire chapter in Deathly Hallows, The Prince's Tale. That is my absolute favorite chapter out of the entire series, just because you get to see the background of Snape, and you just see his love for Lily just shining through, and everything he's doing from that point on is for Lily and protecting Harry and ultimately bringing down Voldemort. And my favorite character, well, like I said yesterday, I've always had this big connection with Hermione, just being very similar to her. But I really also like Neville, just because I feel like he's a very underrated character throughout the whole book series, and most people say you don't see his courage coming out until the later books, but I actually disagree with that. I say you see Neville's courage from the very beginning, when he actually did try to stop the trio from going after the stone. Like Dumbledore says, it takes a lot of courage to stand up against your friends. And I also really like Snape and Draco, because at the end you start to see them redeem themselves, and I think that's just a worthy quality that they have. Yes, PJ, I hope you got what you needed here. These were great questions, thank you. I just feel like all my videos lately, I feel like all I've been doing lately is just talking about Harry Potter, and putting it into video form is a great way to do it. Bye!